I just need a minute. I just need a minute. Y'all. Ooh. I low key wasn't even going to talk about this, but the only reason. Oh my God. But the only reason why I am is because I feel like if this was me watching this in the time and space that I'm currently in, I would feel like I'm not alone. I would feel a little bit more at ease to know that I'm not the only one, and that this is common, and that it's not just me and my thoughts in my life, but it's other moms too. So lately, have I told you I loved you? Lately, I have been feeling overstimulated. And I can tell because of the way that I've been responding and parenting my children, and just the way that I've been with my husband, and just like things period. It it's been seeming like I've been taking on too much. And I think as the as the mother of the house, I think a lot of women can relate to, especially the ones that are at home with their children for most of the time. I just feel like I need a break. I need a break because the simplest things, like the smallest tasks, are just, well, they have been irritating me. And to the point where I'm like, I can't even answer your question. I don't have the mental capacity right now to tend to you and your needs. And I wasn't going to talk about this on here because, to be even more transparent, it's like, am I failing as a mom because I'm not tending to my children's needs? And it could be the simplest thing. And like, for example, say my son asks me, can I look up something on like Amazon for him? And it's like, the fact that you are requiring or that you need me for something when I feel like I'm needed out. I feel like I have given most of myself. Most of myself. I was about to, y'all. I was this close to crying, but I said, let me suck it back in. When I feel like I have given most of myself, and it's not that it's my children's fault or it's my spouse's fault, because I typically play that I typically play that role. So they're just accustomed to me taking it and tending to this, tending to that, checking, just tending to every child's needs, and then doing the best that I can to also be there for my husband and myself. And after doing that for so long, it can take a toll on you if you don't adopt techniques or have outlets to process things, to let things through. It can build up. And so I'm seeing that in me currently, that you're on a 10 and it's a train passing me, y'all. Like, you're on a 10 and hold on, y'all, because they're about to honk again. Okay, it's cool. It's like you're on a 10 and your child just simply asks you, can you put 2 plaits into their hair? Like, it's not that big of a thing. So the fact that just a question can make me feel like, ugh, like, don't even ask me, just leave me alone. It lets me reflect and see how I've been, or how I have not been pouring into my cup, or pouring into my cup enough. So I had to tell them today, like, look, I'm not going to be the one for you to come to for whatever concern, for whatever concern that you might have. Ask your dad, ask your other siblings, but mommy needs a moment. Mommy needs a moment to breathe, to get herself together, to relax. That's why I got this massager here, y'all. This massager, ooh, it be touching the spot, okay? I be like, let me pull out this massager before I just shut. Like, let me pull out this massager before I can shut completely down. So I was like, I want to be a place of comfort. I gotta talk a little bit louder, y'all, because of the train, but I want to be a place of comfort, a place of support to other moms, and just like encouragement to know that, look, you're not in this alone. And this is also me pouring into somebody else's cup, but talking it through and creating this clip is a way that I'm pouring into me also. So I've just been feeling overstimulated, been just being the brains for the family, and never really taking time to pause. Never really taking the time, never really taking the amount of time that I need to, like, totally reset. So mom, make sure, if you are the brains of the family, if you have multiple children, if you are the primary caretaker, which most of us are, don't count yourself out, because your body will respond to your mind and to your emotions. And my body's been tense, it's been tight, it's been out of whack, because I haven't been pouring enough into me. But what's important is that we're able to see that, and then from there on we can make the necessary changes. So I'll see y'all on the next vid. There's a link in the description to subscribe to my newsletter, so that y'all can be included in all the new things and all the updates that Back to Mama has coming, because this is not only about me, but it's about you, and it's about we. Okay, so take care, mama. Till next time.